Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Goff in the pistol. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. his 12th touchdown of the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down and a yard. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to have the first down and more. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on it.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open receiver is Dodson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the air again, Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. The score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Goff. He's got his tight end downfield. It's right. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. To throw is Goff. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Hurts. Out to his right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds. Up close to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
First down throw there is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Headed left, buying time. He runs with it. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Off the play fake, Hurts escaping to his left. That's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
He gets free. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. We'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slot. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down, Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions are out to a 21-10 lead.
Eagles 10.
Kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? 180, 180.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch that. Hey, easy. Trimmer. 73. Hey. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is balled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up the coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown.
Following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Goff to throw on first down. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down, Detroit.
A run up the middle is good. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
The Lions call their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A man coming across the field, he's got it. And he'll take it on in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Touch. 63, 63, 60.
Hurts to the air on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and just wasn't able to save the play.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Very good. 180, 180.
Hurts now. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. From the 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the 1st half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Branch. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Goff in the pistol. In trouble, and down he goes. Jordan Davis in there to drop off as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. And he'll take this one in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the
Throwing is Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, 73, 73.
Now Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Hey, let's go, let's go. Hey, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, 60.
Hurts. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
16-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Is caught inside by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and that pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being a wasted down.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball to his hands, and he does the rest.
And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. On 2nd down, Goff. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
180.
Throwing, Goff. Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Having a shotgun. It's gone.
Well, they made this one look a little bit more difficult than it needed to be. Just not a great ball by the quarterback, and even though his receiver bails him out with the completion, it doesn't really lead to anything.
And goal at the Eagles' 1-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. His big game continues. His third touchdown in this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. A run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Barkley's got the first down and more. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles will get just a bit closer. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds. Yards shy of what they needed. Pick it up on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Go. Like what?
They'll try it now with Gibbs. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he will score. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Anyone else?
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Philadelphia. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. There he goes, inside the 30. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 9-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Barkley. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Look wide. Get this one complete.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Third and goal for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles cut into the lead a little bit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one Sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Like 20.
On play action, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here comes 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night.